the tidying up. Never looks the same when I do it. Right, I should be back well before Patricia and Thomas get back. The flights from Spain are running a little late, so she wasn't too sure as to what... Oh, great! Great, I've been looking for that since... Speaking of the little fun and games session you had the other week, I think it would be a good idea if you didn't mention anything to Patricia.
Well, do you think that's a good idea?
Well, it just sounds that if it was a party, and it sounded like it, she'll think that you've been living it up or something while she was away in Mallorca. Old British saying, what the eye doesn't see, the wife doesn't give you grief over.
Well, if you're sure.
Anna, please, trust me. Patricia need never know.
Mr. Farnham, Detective Inspector Bridges, this is Constable Sims. I wonder if you could spare us a moment.
Thanks.
Hiya.
Hiya. You made it then?
Yeah.
Please.
Just getting the milk in. Did you think it was our Rod? Why don't you try getting in touch with him, eh? I've got a number for him and all.
It's up to him to get in touch with me.
Are schools letting out earlier these days?
It's break. I'll come to see Jackie for a minute. She can show me where things are when I start the service.
Well, it looks like she's already busy chatting up the customers.
You know, I think that's him.
Him who?
Paul, the lad you met in Edinburgh. Hiya. And I know you're Paul, because she showed me a photo.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't because you whinged to see it.
Have you drove over from Manchester then?
No, Leanne, he flew. He's come for the open day at the Poly, hasn't he?
Out to Liverpool Uni now. Well, John Moore University anyway.
All the way from Manchester then, eh?
Yeah.
Expect you'll be wanting some petrol then.
Now you're alright. I filled up on the way. A couple of p cheaper than there at all.
How nice for you. Expect you'd like to donate what you saved then.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Well, every little helps, I suppose. Right, I'm going to see if your dad's got some more poppies I can have. Keep busy, won't you?
So you slave driver then? I work here now as well.
Oh, he's not so bad.
Well, I'll see you in a bit then, alright?
Sure.
Leanne, I don't know what I saw him now.
I thought you were dead keen.
Yeah, well, it was in Edinburgh. But he's not like I remember. He must have had his ear different or something. And he seemed dead tall.
I think he's dead fit.
Yeah, well, you're quite welcome to him.
I'll take you up on that.
Yeah, see you, Stan. Take it easy now.
Right, thanks. Ta-da.
Right, Michael. There you go. What's pastry?
Cheers, mate.
Mary had a little lamb and the doctor had a fit. You all right, man? Yeah, I was just trying it out, you know. It was a joke.
Was it?
Yeah, you're probably right. It was just that I had this... Hello, George. It was just that I had this idea, you know, for a routine based on nursery rhymes. All right, mate? You well?
Yeah, not too bad. So, what's this routine thing then, man?
Well, you know, for the compares job down the Legion, you know, they're looking for 'em. Are you still on for that? I heard they were looking for new faces at the auditions, not old ones. Yes, thank you, George. Hey, mature me, aren't I? Mind you, I might as well have a go at it, mightn't I? Only it's going to be more like your baptism of fire than an audition.
Come again.
Well, the committee have decided to let all the hopefuls do a spot. See who goes down best on the night, you know. Sudden death.
Yeah, well, I hope you break a leg or whatever they say, but I better be getting back to pizza parlour since I'm on my own again.
But you still have sick, didn't you?
Well, I'm beginning to wonder about sick, but he's not turning in again. I'm struggling to cope as it is without being a man down half the time.
Good to see you so busy. I'm glad to see it's going so well for you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Fellow trader and all that, you know.
Yeah, I'll see you anyway, Ron. Good luck for, when is it?
This Wednesday, Mike. Cheers, thanks a lot. Yeah. He seems to be struggling with the business and that. Who, Mick? No, he's a bit too busy, if anything. That's his problem, I think. Victim of his own success. Neighbour of yours, isn't he? Yeah. Hey, listen. Tell you what I could do for the audition. Seems how it's Guy Fawkes nights as well down the Legion. I could do something topical, couldn't I? Could do some bonfire jokes. Should go down the bomb. Yeah. That was terrible, that, George.
I thought it was a little cracker.
Oh, give over, will you? Mind you, seriously. I could do with something to put a rocket up. Morning, love.
Morning. I mean, is all this really necessary?
I'm afraid we'll need to examine it for evidence.
Well, do we get a receipt or something?
Surely, Constable Sims. And we'll need you both to make a formal statement down at the station.
Yeah, but Anna, she didn't see anything, and I've told you what little I know.
Just the same, Mr. Fond.
Yes, I know, but... Thank you. Oh, Lord. Great! You're early. Hello.
Matt?
This is my wife, Patricia. She's been away in Spain, haven't you, darling? So, she wasn't here when we,
When what? Matt, what has been going on? Please, it was my fault. It was your fault. Why are they taking our duvet away?
Yeah, I'll leave you to explain, Mr. Farnham. We must be getting on. Bye for now. Mrs. Farnham.
Come on, Thomas.
Just what has been going on?
And if you don't mind me saying, I think a lick and a polish mightn't do you any harm, Miguel.
Oh, must look like a mess.
Now, I didn't say a mess, but you might feel brighter if you did yourself up a bit. I mean, you're a lovely young girl, so don't think you have to walk around in sackcloth and ashes just because that Peter Harrison next door did, well, you know. You've nothing to be ashamed of. And we don't want our Rod thinking we've let this place go when he comes back.
If he comes back. Do you think he's waiting for me to move out?
Why should you?
Well, I suppose it might be fair if it's all over between us. It's just, I don't go back to my dad's if he knew what had happened.
You're going nowhere. This house was half my daughter's once, and it's now half yours. So you just sit tight and wait till our Rod stops behaving like a 2-year-old. Until he comes back, I'm here.
Thanks, Julia. But if he doesn't love me anymore...
Oh, of course he loves you. He's just too pig-headed to know it at the moment. Oh, I know. You don't want to see anybody. Well, you just leave him to me.
Oh. Hello, the name's Shackleton. The estate agent said it had been arranged with Mr. Corkill for me to view the house again. Is he in?
I'm afraid he isn't here.
Oh, is Mrs. Corkill in then?
No, well, yes, but she's not feeling
It's
good.
all right, Julia.
Oh, Mrs. Corkill, hello again.
Hello. Come in, Mrs. Shackleton.
Thank you. I hope it's not inconvenient. My visit has been arranged by your husband and the estate agents.
My husband? Oh, I think there's been a mistake.
Oh.
I'm not altogether sure what happened myself. Like I say, I went upstairs to check where Peter and Diana had disappeared to, and all of a sudden she rushed out of the bedroom, half-dressed and screaming that she'd said no.
But didn't you follow her home to find out what had happened? Or ask Peter?
Well, he ran off after her. I didn't think it was any of my business. Well, as long as they weren't doing whatever they were doing in our house.
And why were the police here? What did they say?
Just that they were investigating an alleged incident. Well, maybe she's saying that Peter got a bit rough with her or something.
You mean he tried to force her?
I don't know. I didn't really see anything. And Anna and the others saw nothing at all. Look, it might just be that Diana was fooling around with Peter and then panicked. She felt guilty.
I sort of knew that they liked each other, but honestly, I didn't expect... And I didn't expect to come home to anything like whatever's been going on here. But I still don't understand what all these people were doing in my home in the first place.
Of course, I did only speak to a young girl on reception when I rang the estate agent, but she definitely did say Mr. Corkill said it would be all right for me to come and take another look.
Did he? There must have been some mistake.
Well, so it seems. But all I really wanted was one last chance to inspect the house. The area seems suitable, and you did say the next-door neighbours are a very quiet, respectable family.
You don't have a lot to do with them, do you, love? They're very private round here.
Oh, well, that's very good to know. We're wanting somewhere quiet, you see.
Yes, but I don't think you quite understand. You see, Mr. Corkhill is working away, and we're not sure if he still wants to sell.
It's quite obvious he does, isn't it? If he said it's okay for Mrs. Shackleton to come back.
Well, I did assume from his agreement that the house was still on the market.
Fine, if that's what he wants.
Oh, good. Because we did like the house, and now we've been assured about the neighbourhood. We'd like to make an offer.
Great. Sooner the better.
But Diana, don't you think you ought to have a word with our rod face?
What for? If Mr. and Mrs. Shackleton want it, as far as I'm concerned, they can have it.
Don't be worrying, love. But hey, you're supposed to scramble them after you get home. Hi, ta-da. Hup. Hello, testing 1, 2, testing. Hello and welcome. And are you ready for some scintillating repartee from one of Britain's leading funsters?
That's all what, Dad?
Well, I've got to practice for my audition down the British Legion, haven't I? Have you finished your shift now?
Yeah, but I said I'd take a can of cocoa over for Leanne, and then I'm due to start down at the leisure centre.
Hang on, don't they have cans of drink over there at the petrol station?
Yeah, but yours are cheaper though, aren't they?
That's what I like to hear.
Hiya. What's the name Leanne said you were over here? Hey, it's not bad, your Scouse uni, is it?
It's me quiet, my dad's in the back.
All right, son, what can I do you for?
Do you remember Paul, Dad, from Edinburgh?
Oh, it's you, is it? Didn't recognise you without your tent.
Listen, you take that across to Leanne, I'll be over in a minute.
Oh, will you now? Not before you and I've had a little daddy and daughter chat, you won't.
Goodbye. All right, bye. That's that then. Hope you had better luck living here than we did.
But, Lovey, are you sure you should have said yes?
It was a good offer, wasn't it?
Yeah, but don't you think you should have had a word with our rod first, and then maybe you could have sorted things out?
Speak to him. A chance would be a fine thing. He won't even talk to me about our marriage. Since then, Tom around to do that.
I'm not saying he's right. I'm just saying that, well, maybe he's just too proud to be the first one to climb down, that's all.
Yeah. And too proud to tell me when someone's coming to buy our house. Well, he's too late now. It's sold.
But this is your home. If this goes, where have you got left for him to come back to?
Julia. Look, I don't want to fall out with you. You've been really good to me. You're the only one that's understood.
But I just want to see you and our Rod back together.
But he left me. He doesn't want to come back here.
I still say, if this place goes, well, you might as well say goodbye to your marriage.
Yeah, well, it looks like I already have.
Oh, no, don't. I want to change the sheets.
Oh, never got round to changing the bed.
Probably just as well under the circumstances.
Oh, I am sorry you had to come back to all this.
So am I, but I'm even sorrier for Diana. I might go round and see her later when I've sorted some of this lot out.
I think it might be better if we didn't get too much involved.
Trust you. My Maxey, master of the Let Sleeping Dogs Lie school.
No, but I mean, in this case, right, and God knows what's been going on over there, if we just leave it alone, it might all just...
Go away. Same old Max.
Being at the duty-free is heavy on the flight home, because, if you don't mind me saying so, you've taken this a lot better than I might have expected.
Yes, well, I still think you were a fool to let Anna invite all and sundry, and I'll be having words with her later.
We did say she could invite people round. I'm sorry, I was wrong, and I should have put my foot down.
But I'm not going to let anything, not even this cold, spoil all the good the break's done me.
Oh. Well, apart from that, you're looking really well. Well, wonderful, really. And it's good to have you back.
Well, despite having a husband who needs a minder, it's good to be back. I still haven't caught up with why they dragged you back from Spain. They found out yet why anyone would want to cause an explosion in the shop?
A few theories knocking around. The most worrying one is that it was some sort of racist attack.
Go away for a couple of weeks and the whole neighbourhood falls apart. It's racist theory. It's not serious, is it?
Well, at the moment, it's the only really valid one.
There you go, love, and 28p. Oops, sorry.
That's okay. Thanks. Bye.
Ta-ra. Well, go on and explain.
What?
What that Ed the Ball from Edinburgh's doing here.
Dad, he's not from Edinburgh. He lives in Manchester and he's come to see the Polly, that's all.
Pull the other one, will you, Jacqueline? He plays what kind of fool am I? He's here to see you, isn't he? And I thought you learnt your lesson over hanging around with this sort.
What sort?
The sort that I catch you riding around drunk with in a tent in Edinburgh. And after all that trouble that Darren got you into over that school fire, now you're messing around with this pillock.
Yeah, well, that's where you're wrong, because I'm not messing around with anyone. And if you must know, I've gone off him.
Oh, yeah.
Dad, he fancies himself, and now I've seen him again, I don't. So I want to go.
As long as it's to tell him what you've just told me.
Listen, don't worry, I'll soon bin him off.
All right. Anyway, tell him you got more important things to do. Like supporting your dad down the British Legion. Hey, your mates are still coming, aren't they?
Oh, I had to go and wait.
Mr. Dixon, Detective Inspector Bridges.
Guilty, mate. Funny money, is it?
Sorry?
Don't you worry. If them dodgy tenors are going around, they won't get past Owl Hawkeye here.
Oh, I see. No, that's not it.
Yeah, I'll get going then, Dad.
You wouldn't be Jackie by any chance?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, hang on there a minute, Jackie, would you? It's really your daughter we wanted.
Jacqueline. What's wrong now?
It's about a party Jacqueline went to the week before last. You don't mind if we ask your daughter a few questions?
All right, Max. Hey, did the business call on to yours?
The police, just as Patricia arrived home.
Not very happy, eh? Thought you'd been living it up whilst you'd been away.
Something like that. Police talk to you, then?
Well, they said they were going to interview everybody that was there. Not what I can tell them. Do you know any more?
Well, only that Diana seems to be making some kind of allegation about Peter Harrison. That is, whatever happened was against her will.
Doesn't seem the type, does he? So do you reckon she led him on then, or what?
Well, according to Patricia, she says no should mean no at whatever point a woman says it. If that is what happened between Peter and Diana.
Do you agree with that, Mike? That a man should stop no matter how much a woman gets him to, you know?
Well, poised as I am on the threshold of the doghouse, I agree with anything and everything that Patricia says. Right, I'm just going to check on the repairs to the bomb site.
Never a dull moment, eh?
Yeah.
It looks like those racist attacks have gone away. Might even see Matty's face on there now it's all died down, eh?
See you.
Yeah, see you, Max.
Hello.
Hi.
Well, if it isn't just a party animal that I want to see. So tell me, Maxie, just what kind of a deal was it that our Jackie was at the other night, eh? And more to the point, just what do you get up to while your Pat's away?
It was all perfectly above board.
Yeah, that's what our Jacqueline said, actually. A perfectly innocent evening of pleasure, that's what she told the Bobbies. Except, what was all this other business about Diana running away, upsetting Peter Harrison chasing after her? But they've been messing about, is she so?
I don't think we should be discussing this. Not now the police are involved.
No, but I mean, I take it you are at liberty to discuss certain business matters, are you, Maxwell?
What business matters?
Well, since the Dixon Empire shall shortly be expanding into these adjacent premises, I thought now might be a good time to take a tour of inspection with you.
And who says it will be let to you? I mean, I'm the managing agent.
Oh, yeah, but, I'm the man who talks to the organ grinder, aren't I? Oh, didn't Barry Grant mention that him and I had a little chat then?
Has he actually said you can have it?
Oh, as good as Maxie's good as, you know. He just said that I had to sort the nitty-gritty out with you. Not there again, I mean. Suppose he'll get round to telling you, won't he? Eventually.
Diana, I just came round to see if you were all right.
Has Max told you what's happened?
What he knows of it.
Come in.
No, I don't want to disturb you. I just wanted to say if you needed someone to talk to. But you're probably expecting Rod home from work right now. But any time you need.
Rod's left me.
Because of what happened at the party?
Oh, no. He'd left me before he even went to the party. He got into his head that I was messing around with Peter Harrison.
And were you?
No. Well, that's the stupid thing. Nothing was going on when he accused us of it.
And at the party?
Looks bad, I know. I liked Peter, and I did go into the bedroom with him at yours. But I didn't want what happened.
Hello again, Mrs. Farnham.
I don't have to go through all again, do I?
No, not this time, Mrs. Corkill. It was Mr. Corkill we were hoping for a word with.
Yeah, well, he's not here.
Well, perhaps you could tell us where he might be.
He doesn't live here anymore.
Oh, I see. Well, we will need to talk to your husband. Do you have an address, a phone number?
Oh, I think Julia has. Come in.
I'll leave you to it. You know where I am.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cheerio. You'll be telling them to have a nice day next.
Well, you said be nice to the customers. Anyway, if it's a job worth doing, it's worth doing well, isn't it?
Yeah, I shall remind you of that when you've worked here longer than 2 hours.
I could make this look a bit better for you if you wanted.
Yeah, but tidy that hose by the car wash first, will you?
Oh, do I have to? We'll get all dripped on.
You have a very funny way of handing in your notice, madam.
You're all right.
Yes, hello? Hello, Immigration Department, please. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I just thought you should know, well, there's some illegal immigrants living at number 6 Brookside Close. That's Manor Park, Liverpool. Yeah. Number 6 Brookside Close.
And, of course, there's more Brookie, same time tomorrow, right here on Living. Still to come this afternoon, Maury Povich in just a few minutes' time, encouraging teenage fathers to do the right thing. In Judge Judy at 3:30, a man is suing his ex-wife for the price of a motorbike. And then at 4 in The Real Holiday, we're off to Mauritius for a wedding. And, of course, this afternoon we're also talking about today's news stories. Particularly, I'd like to hear from you on this news that a simple operation to stop a lot of women going through the pain, the indignity, the trauma and the cost of IVF treatment. What do you think of that? Give us a ring or email us. The numbers and the address are on your screen. I've got the result of yesterday's competition as well, our Date a Day competition. Yesterday's was to win a romantic meal for 2 and transport there and back, because we don't want you getting the bus home. The question was, complete the title of this living programme, Hollywood... Yes, you got it. Hollywood Lovers it was. So thank you for all your entries. The winner is Mary Kelly from Plymouth. So well done to you, Mary. I hope you've got someone lovely you can take along on your date. Have a very good time. And of course,